Days of Our Lives early daily spoilers May 13 to 17 Kristen grabs Ava and accuses. Days of Our Lives spoilers week of May 13. Rafe's Lee proposition. EJ blocks Gaby's freedom. Stefan asks Polina for help. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives continues to keep suckers on their toes with its unfolding stories the week of May 13 to 17, 2024. A major plot development is around the corner with the baby spoiler plot, Clyde Weston's conditioning, and forthcoming marriage. Ben Weston, more known as the Necktie Killer, is heavily involved in the drama. Along with EJ DiMera and Gaby Hernandez, EJ DiMera finds himself concerned about Chanel Dupree's gestation and implicit radiation exposure. Meanwhile, pressures rise as Sophia reveals her desire to attend Hop with Tate Black, leading to complications with Holly Jonas on Days of Our Lives. In other news, Ava Vitale and Harris Michaels disenter shocking information from Clyde's Black Book, leading Xander Cook to charge Stefan DiMera of setting him up on the NBC Peacock cleaner pieces. Maggie Horton-Kyriakis is left shocked by exposures about Konstantin Melunas, while Eric Brady has a special Mama's Day gift for Sloan Peterson. The plot takes a poignant turn as Chad DiMera and Thomas DiMera visit Abigail Devereaux's grave on Mother's Day. As the drama unfolds, we also see implicit rekindling of love between Teresa Donovan and Alex Kyriakis, and a surprise in store for Sarah Horton from Xander Cook the week of 5/13 to 5/17/2024. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Week of May 13. Rafe's Lie Theory. EJ blocks Gaby's freedom. Stefan asks Polina for help. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of May 13 to 17 reveal that Nicole DiMera and Eric Brady will have a surprise hassle with Leo Stark, so he may be a crapulous mess again, and unmask some hints. After Sloan Peterson, Brady and EJ DiMera make a pact to keep the verity about Jude Brady under wraps. Sloan will cross paths with Leo, and he'll indeed be plastered when that run-in happens. That'll give Sloan a chance to rip into Leo for dishing to EJ and giving her another fire to put out. Back with Nicole and Eric, they'll keep strengthening their bond as they work together on the story Chad DiMera assigned to them. Speaking of Chad, he'll stumble across Abigail DiMera's old journal, while Jana Hunter tells Rafe Hernandez some painful stories regarding her history with Robert, Bobby, Stain Ackett Everett Lynch. Although Everett will partake some nostalgic moments with Stephanie Johnson as they bandy their own history, it presumably won't be long until that Bobby switch flips again and leaves her nonplussed. Next, Marlena Evans will put Brady Black through a grilling session regarding his passions for Kristen DiMera and may advise him to avoid falling into her crooked web again. As for Teresa Donovan, Days of Our Lives spoilers say she'll tell Alex Kyriakis that she wants to reunite as a couple and will hope he feels the same way. There'll also be some Titan-related drama since Maggie Kyriakis will act like Alex is loosening off on his CEO duties. It'll be over to Teresa to keep the peace when Maggie and Alex face off formally again. Other days spoilers say Xander Cook will plan a scavenger quest for Sarah Horton, so she'll love following the trail he leaves for her. It's possible this will lead to an engagement ring discovery, depending on what Xander has in mind. Meanwhile, Kristen will interrogate Ava Vitale as she gathers further information about Lai Shin's grim fate, as well as Gil Carter's demise. Rafe, Jada, Kristen, and Stefan DiMera will also have a strategy session as they plan to exculpate Gaby Hernandez. DiMera Days spoilers say Rafe will give EJ DiMera updates on a new proposition about the person who wiped Lai off the chart. It looks like Rafe may point the cutlet at Gil and argue that he was working on Clyde Weston's orders. Blood was set up on Gil's Black Book so that blood could belong to Lai. Jada will give Steve Johnson and Kayla Johnson news on the rearmost evidence too. So that'll lead to Steve quizzing Ava about Clyde's implicit position. Although Stefan will push EJ to renew Lai's case, EJ will refuse to budge. Days spoilers say Stefan will ultimately supplicate for Mayor Polina Price's backing in expedience of going over EJ's head. Eventually, Nicole will do her stylish to fix effects after a fierce fight with Holly Jonas, but that could be easier said than done. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of May 13 to 17 will bring some marvels and showdowns. Stick with us for further prognostications on what's coming up in Salem. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Runaway Sloan avoids arrest, but will she take Jude with her? Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Sloan Peterson, Brady has come fed up with the constant fires she has to put out. It'd be different if Sloan was getting a perfect family out of this, but she's just facing marriage problems with Eric Brady rather. During Sloan's discussion with Melinda Trask on Days of Our Lives' May 8 occasion, she refocused out that Eric was off working with Nicole, Dimmer the Bone who got down, and the bone he'd always love. Although Sloan was suitable to get her hands on Eric's baby so they could raise him together, she acted like nothing would ever be enough. I mean, after everything I have done for this family, was it worth it? I'm beginning to suppose perhaps it wasn't, Sloan admitted. Days suckers are starting to see a bored Sloan who's not getting a lot of prices for the pitfalls she's taking. This actually seems like a woman who just might run down from it all, especially once the wall's near in and Sloan's facing arrest. There's a good chance Sloan will indeed flee to avoid being taken into police guardianship. That brings us to an important question, and indeed, Sloan herself may have a hard time deciding on the answer. Will Sloan fly hand in glove on her implicit escape or take Jude Brady with her? It's easy to see Sloan deciding to just go on her own since she's no way really been thrilled about fatherhood anyway. At the same time, there'd be more drama involved if Sloan took Jude along for the lift. Sloan clearly isn't going to win any Mama of the Time awards, but she does feel to watch about Jude in her own way. There's also the matter of whether Sloan might be hateful enough to want to burglarize Eric and Nicole of parenthood Jude as a couple. Could Sloan take Jude just so Nicole and Eric can't have him? Of course, raising this child is a major commitment that Sloan has formerly complained about. It makes further sense for Sloan to just bolt by herself, but Days could throw a curveball and have her run with Jude anyway. That might indeed set the stage for Nicole's abrupt Days exit when the time comes. It's possible Nicole will chase after Sloan and Jude when she departs on July 29, but we'll just have to see how it all plays out. Anyhow, Days of Our Lives spoilers say Nicole will get updates on some shocking Jude news down the road, so stick with us for further prognostications on all the fallout. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.